Hey, welcome to another segment of Waxahachie Wednesday, everyone, with Team Ensinia and Remax Realty Group, and we're in a really cool spot right now, and we're really excited about this video today because there's a brand new newspaper in town. For those of you that don't know, it's called the Waxahachie Sun, and we're standing here right now with Scott Brooks, one of the owners of the newspaper. So, Scott, tell us a little bit about your background, your history with media, and what your vision is for this paper.
Sure.
All of you guys, actually.
Sure. I've been in the newspaper industry since the mid-'80s, okay, and have been all over the country working for newspapers, both big and small.
Okay.
Community newspapers is where my passion is and where I think the newspaper's future is.
Right.
So Waxahachie is a blessed, wonderful community in which I want to be a big part, or even a small part.
Right.
And I'm interested in local ownership of most anything and everything.
Right.
So because I think that commitment pays off in the long run. So
yeah.
Along with two folks, we decided we would start a newspaper here. We're more than a newspaper, so we'll have websites and some digital products.
Okay.
Soon to be announced. But the Waxahachie Sun is the mainstay of what we do. So we'll be a community newspaper, true community newspaper. 100% of our content will be about Waxahachie.
That's awesome. We've talked to several people over the last several months when they heard about what was going on, and they're really excited about that. That's the main concept that they're wanting is community, right, to talk about everything from Little League baseball games to the Lions Club meetings and all that kind of stuff. Exactly. So that's pretty cool that you guys are doing that. Tell us a little bit about some of your staff members that you got, and just run through the names real quick, because I know some of them are going to pop out and everyone's going to know who they are.
Right, so Neil White is our Chief Content Officer. Neil will oversee all the content of the Sun. Okay. So that is not something I do. Right. I'm not qualified to do it, actually. So Neil would be the one to handle, or will be the one to handle all of our content.
Right.
His team consists of Joanne Livingston, who is a long-time Waxahachie journalist.
Exactly.
We hired a young lady from Louisville, Kentucky, Sydney English, who will oversee our sports content and coverage. We have a young man starting next week who will also assist with our more feature human interest stories. And then, of course, Neil himself. Neil will have a column on Wednesday. I'll have a column on Sunday. But Neil is the man when it comes to content.
Okay. Cool.
We also hired Sharon Rexroad, who oversees all of our advertising and revenue departments. Okay. And Sharon has been in the advertising mix here for 20 years.
Yeah, Sharon, she's been here for a while.
Yeah, she's great at what she does, and we have such a bright future.
Right, right. So tell us a little bit about, there's one other person you didn't mention that everybody knows really well.
Who did I leave out? Oh, Scott. How could I leave out
Scott Dorsett?
Yeah, so Scott and Jonna.
Jonna too?
Yeah, so
okay.
Jonna
awesome.
is on staff as our administrator. She will oversee our subscription sales, our circulation and distribution.
Cool.
Scott, as many people know, 2 years ago this month, had a tragic accident and was hit by a vehicle, and still is in recovery. Scott is on staff, on payroll, and will be somewhat of a photo copy editor. We're going to see whether or not he's able to get out and take photography or do pictures, but Scott would love for people to come in here and see him. He's already enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So it was my commitment to him on a personal level that he would not be left out.
Right, that's awesome.
So he's part of our team, and probably the biggest part of our team.
The reason I mentioned him is because he's so well known. Yeah. Everybody loves his photography, and everybody talks about it. Everywhere we go, we see his photography, so it's pretty awesome. So right now, you guys are doing something special with the band, correctly?
Exactly.
Waxahachie Band?
Exactly. We have a fundraiser going on with the band right now. I think most people who read us will find that we are going to cover all sports, not just one. And the band is going to be a big part of what the Waxahachie Sun covers. To kind of launch that, the band is doing a fundraiser in which they're selling our subscriptions, and they get to keep a nice share of that, so that they can make
Well, that's
money.
awesome. Another way to give back to the community. And speaking of giving back to the community, this is our way of reaching to those people who are moving to the area. You've seen the growth. It's crazy right now. That don't know the first thing about Waxahachie. And you said it earlier, Waxahachie is a very special place.
It is.
Like none other that we've seen before. So we're trying to reach out to local businesses and help them grow and flourish and direct people here and local restaurants and things like that. So we've had a really good time getting out and meeting everyone.
Yes.
And it's been pretty cool. So we really appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
We wish you much success with the Waxahachie Sun. And I know you're going to have lots of people coming in and getting subscriptions. We just met someone just like a few minutes ago coming in and getting one.
Exactly.
So,
well, let me just say to you, both of you guys, you're doing a really great service here. And I think if we realize that we are built from just a local fabric,
right.
That we will all begin to understand how important it is to be on the same side. And the Waxahachie Sun is not going to be a traditional newspaper. It's going to be informative,
right.
but we're also going to look to bring people together. So we'll work hard at that. So thank you.
Well, Scott, we appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Hey, everybody, share this video with your friends and family. Like it. Go to the Waxahachie Sun Facebook page, the Waxahachie Sun. Like their page. Get you a subscription. Help out a band member. And everyone have a good day. We'll talk to you soon.